Hello everyone, it's your favorite host, Joe Schmo. Unfortunately, Mad Dog Earl has decided to go to LA to try his hand at stand-up comedy. I wish him the best. Welcome race fans, to the first of these second round matchups, here at Quantum Diecast's, YouTube 16. Our first matchup today, is number 16 MN Diecast and Collectibles versus number 9 Gryphonsoul Diecast Motorsports. Let's check out the Race 1 action. Gryphonsoul in the McLaren took the lead in turn 1. MN Diecast and Collectibles in the Hot Chicken Quick Bite tried really hard and almost made a pass in turn 3. They will have to win this next race, or Gryphonsoul is moving on to the semifinals. Wow! MN Diecast and Collectibles stood on the gas at the start and never looked back. To me, it looked like Gryphonsoul knew he was beat and decided to save his racing for a deciding race 3. I'm curious to see how that strategy will play out. Well, I guess we're going to find out right now. What an awesome race! Both cars were even going into turn 1. Gryphonsoul in the McLaren went a bit high to put a slight block on the quick bite. He held a decent lead, but then got loose after turn 4. MN Diecast and Collectibles made a run, but ended up bumping Gryphonsoul across the finish line. Our next matchup should be just as exciting. Number 13, Zelda Diecast Racing, in the Pagani Huayra Roadster is going up against number 12, Tony's Diecast Customs in the 84 Ford Mustang SVO. Let's get this contest started. Wow, Tony won that, in typical Mustang fashion. Tony had the lead going into the first turn. He then got loose and went nose first into the rail. Zelda in the Pagani smacked him in the rear quarter panel, spinning the Mustang around. Tony held the lead in reverse. Between turn 4 and the finish line, he went up on the rail again, and finally, slamming into the finish line post, finishing the race by spinning across it on his roof. Zelda then unnecessarily smashed Tony, who sat there on his roof like a helpless turtle. Let's see if any more aggression materializes in race 2. What another exciting race! Both cars came down even in the first turn. Tony looked like he was trying to get some payback on Zelda in the Pagani. Unfortunately, it didn't work out well for him. He hit the inside rail hard, flipping him once again in turtle mode. Zelda then had trouble himself, hitting the wall in turn 3, bouncing around and almost over the rail too. He got it under control for a second, went sideways after turn 4, and eventually backed it across the finish line. We're all knotted up at 1 apiece. I'm definitely on the edge of my seat for race 3, to see who's going to move on. Amazing! That race lived up to the hype. Tony had the lead through turn 1. Then, in true Mustang form, lost control and went sideways. Zelda, in the Pagani, broke through the block and took the lead on the high line of turns 2 and 3. Tony, in the Mustang, then made contact with Zelda, pushing him towards the inside rail. Zelda hit the rail, went airborne, and somehow was able to keep it on the track and edge out Tony for the victory and the ticket to the semifinals. I'm looking forward to seeing Gryphonsoul in the McLaren Elva going up against Zelda with the Pagani in the semifinals. Thank you to everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time on Quantum Diecast's YouTube 16.